these boys have come here, and they're on a bit of a roll as well. When things are going good, it just seems to be easy. But there you go, Gustafsson's in there. He's come in instead of Brundle, hasn't he? Well, indeed, mate, maybe I missed it before, but what happened in the race there when Woody wasn't in the race he should have been in?
Basically, it was a program error, Jono. The programmes that they distribute to the crowd, they sell to the crowd here, mentioned Cameron Woodward.
There you go.
It should have actually been Simon Gustafsson.
Right, I mean, he's been riding so good, I couldn't understand why they do a change there. So, he's really going to make it hard for the Bees in this one as well.
Well, here's the two managers, Peter Oakes and Trevor Gear, very tense. Peter Oakes knows that his side are entering last chance saloon here, and Trevor Gear hoping that his side can polish off an away victory on the back of their win against Peterborough at Arlington on Saturday. And Eastbourne all of a sudden will be looking good at the start of the Elite League season. This is heat number 14. That is Stanislav Berza in the blue helmet colour, but it's looking good here for Eastbourne with Cameron Woodward. Fantastic start from him. Gennaro is second, third is Berza. Gustafsson trailing at the back this time, but this would do nicely as far as the visitors are concerned. This would sort out the victory for the visiting side, but Gennaro's made of strong stuff. He's battling away, still winding it on and trying everything here for Coventry.
Gennaro loves getting out in the dirt. He'll really fight all the way out there. Look at this here, hey? Gennaro nearly got cleaned up there by his own teammate. He's really having to go on the outside, and he really needs to be left alone so he can try and line Woodward up and have a go at him. I don't think he's going to get him from there. The dirt line is just too wide.
Well, Gennaro is slowing up, but once again the Bees are hitting serious problems on borrowed machinery now. Billy Gennaro is slowing up, and the Eastbourne Eagles are going to celebrate a famous away victory and 3 big Elite League points for the new look side from the Arlington Stadium. And they will celebrate in style, no doubt about that. And the long journey back to the south coast all of a sudden will not be as long, and Coventry will be wondering what might have been if their machinery had not let them down at certain stages throughout the course of the night. Frustration for Coventry. Alan Trump alongside Peter Oakes there, bitterly disappointed. They know that it was hard to release riders after winning the league last season to get under the points limit. That's the way Speedway works. And, Eastbourne Eagles are on their way to victory. Here's the result of Heat 14. Woodward the winner, Berza was second, Gustafsson was third, Gennaro packed up, Eastbourne 46, Coventry 38. There's one race to go, and it'll be the clash of the big guns and Scott Nichols.
To our 2008 season, Eastbourne Eagles 46-38. That's their second win of the year, and an important one. It's an away one. 3 points they'll pick up. Coventry, well, not the start the champions wanted. 38 points at the moment with 1 heat to go.
Nope, not what they wanted at all. That really is a sensational away victory for the Eastbourne Eagles tonight. They've got 5 points from their 2 Elite League matches so far, and they absolutely deserved it tonight. They've just out-battled the Coventry Bees here this evening.
Okay, well, down in the pits, our intrepid reporters are ready and waiting. First of all, Zara's got Trevor Gear.
Thanks, Jonathan. Well, Trevor, I don't think Eastbourne have won here since August 2004, if I'm right. So you're impressed with my knowledge? You must be very, very happy. Nobody expected that.
I am delighted. It's great to come here to Coventry and win anyway, yeah. And no, it was really good, from all the boys tonight, yeah.
You couldn't have asked for more for them, really. They came out to fire in their bellies and they did a job.
That's it. It's a good young team, and to come to Coventry, I think a lot of other teams will be setting up and taking notice now that we're here to do business this year.
And especially tonight, I think it's been a great advertisement for the Elite League. We've had some great racing out on that track.
It has, really good racing. It's good. The weather's good as well, and that's what we wanted tonight. Really, a good meeting. So.
Thanks, Trevor. Well done.
Thank you.
Over to you, Chris.
Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I've got Peter down here with me. Peter, obviously not the start you're looking for. I can see in the faces of the riders, mechanics, all the staff here, bitter disappointment. But I don't think you'll be too worried if I remind you of a certain, I think, 2005 when you started the season at the bottom of the league and wound out winning it.
Yeah, that we know that we have to come to our peak at the end of the season, but of course, you don't want to lose at home. No one does, and it'd be foolish of me to stand here and say, oh well, that's a good sign because of what we did in 2005. But at least we know that what we can do, and that one defeat won't make the slightest difference to our chances of getting into the playoffs. So, hats off to Eastbourne. They wanted it tonight, and they came here and they rode superbly, and richly deserved their win, and so that we. There can be no complaints from that, that we didn't ride well enough.
As you say, Eastbourne have come here, done a very professional job, ridden very, very well. How do you pick your boys up from this? Obviously a home defeat in the first league match.
Well, we'll pick them up. That we'll talk about it. Probably not tonight because that's maybe the wrong time to do it straight afterwards. But you don't, as you've said, you only need to look at the faces of the riders and mechanics to know how it's hurting them. If it wasn't hurting them, if they were going around laughing and joking, then you'd have to do something. But we know how much they want to win, and we will. Don't worry about that.
Thanks, Pete. Back to Steve and Nigel.
To 43, they get 3 points for an away win and are clear at the top of the table. Wolverhampton won tonight, so did Bellevue, so they're off with a couple of points because they got home wins tonight. Remember, it's 3 for away, and Coventry yet to get off the mark. What a start to the season, boys. Kelvin, Jonathan.
Thank you, Nigel. Yeah, great start. And Scott Nicholls goes home a hero. A bit of a tumble at the end, but he was rough and tumble throughout the night. And, well, the Eagles are up there.
They are flying high at the top of the table. 5 points from 2 matches. Fabulous performance. Again in Heat 15. Fabulous speedway we saw there. It was unfortunate that Nicholls bailed out there at the end, but a terrific start to the 08 season.
All I can say is, Margaret Dugard, get the Sarnies ready.